Now, we have seen this before. This is going to be the only way that you can fight for the survival belt. It's such an interesting way to do it. So the survival championship now will only be done at the elimination chamber matches. You can look at MiMi, taller mohawk. Jane will have to let me know about hair color in the comment section. Phoenix, new outfit. 2 brand new wrestlers on the outside, Allison and Misti, and kind of new entrance attire for Tidy News. So kind of a good deal. I'm going to let these entrances play. I'm going to go grab something to drink because my throat is starting to get dry. We have 3 matches left, but should go well. No idea. I don't even set the order that they go in. I believe that the champion should go last, but as you saw last time, that is not how it went. So we will see what happens. The Bounty Hunter. Okay, I will look. That has to be the exact name. And I will look and see if I can't download that. I have 1 slot right now that we can download with. All right. While these entrances play, I will be right back.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is the Women's Television Champion, the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
And there it is. Jane, your survival title belt holder. Nice. Thank you, thank you. I was guessing. I guess it took a little manipulation. So this is the only weird thing. I can't tell where we're at. See, it's random though. Like I can't change it. But the last winners started the match. They were actually the first two were also the last two in the match. So maybe that's an advantage. I don't know. But Tidy News coming down with a slightly different intro clothing, I guess. Not hugely different, just slightly different. So that is going to do it, and it looks like it's going to be Tidy and Jane starting off the match. You look at Phoenix's clothing, it's not greatly different, but in her normal outfit or TSW outfit, you can't put a logo on it. So now you can. Tidy getting to work quick on Jane. That kind of reverse, almost like what you would call like a Regal 180 diamond cutter, neck buster. Yeah, weird. Weird move. We've seen some crazy moves tonight, and it doesn't look like that's going to end in this match. So right now, Tidy with the advantage. She tried to do Ryukin, like a Street Fighter move. Jane was not having that. Misses that. Huge forearm clothesline. And who will be the next participant coming in? It will be MiMi with a tall mohawk. Look at that move, Tidy on the... That is a crazy move. MiMi now getting involved. Jane's like, hey, I'm just going to take a quick little break here. Let me catch my breath. MiMi says, nope, stay down. And MiMi kind of cleaning a little bit of house here. Cleaning a little bit of house. Tidy back up. Jane trying to get back to her feet. Somebody coming in 5 seconds. That will kind of even it up a little bit. Who's it going to be? Looks like Allison will be coming in. Allison in real life is actually my sister-in-law. Jane getting to work on Allison. Pump handle backbreaker. MiMi with the drop kick on Tidy News. And a reversal. Here comes the double knees from Jane. And they should take a little more time, I think. I think they released the people out of the elimination chambers too fast. Whoa, crazy. Oh, again, 1, 2. Tidy reverses it around for a 2. And MiMi kicks out. And here comes the next competitor. Who's it going to be? Phoenix. Phoenix, by far, the smallest competitor we have. But one of the toughest. Puts a bulldog on Tidy News. Goes for the pin. 1. Kicks out in 1. Jane's like, let me get back out here. And big DDT on the metal grate. Rolls up MiMi. 1, 2. MiMi kicks out. Allison has her sights set on Jane. Kicks her. And then Jane reverses that back around. Phoenix trying to pick up Tidy. Does not work out. We know who's coming out now. Jane getting pinned. 1, 2. Jane kicks out. And Misti getting to work on Tidy News up on the top rope. And no, the top rope isn't enough. Goes all the way down. Crossbody hurts both opponents. Jane throwing Phoenix into that side corner. And can't tell if she's trying to put her back in the ring and just missing or not. Oh my gosh, watch down below. Here she comes. Jane just put Phoenix through the elimination chamber. Both competitors super hurt. Jane looks like she's going to be the first to get back to her feet and pull Phoenix out. Phoenix not moving a whole lot. And goes for the pin. 1, 2. Phoenix kicks out. Misti and MiMi going at it. Allison and Tidy going at it. Tidy rolls up Allison for a 2 and a 3. And Allison is the first one eliminated out of this match. She will not be the Survival Champion in her debut. And Jane and Phoenix going at it. Jane using every part of this arena as a weapon. Rolls up Phoenix again. 1, 2. Phoenix kicks out in 2. And Tidy and MiMi going after it. Front face breaker. Misti rolls up MiMi. 1, 2. MiMi still kicks out. Tidy gets back into the ring and looks like she's going to come get involved in what Jane and Phoenix are doing. Jane rolls Phoenix back up into the side of the arena. It looks clear, but let me assure you, those are metal grates. Tidy trying to get involved. Phoenix says no thank you. Rolls her up for a 1, 2. And Tidy kicks out. Jane now laying the boots to Tidy. Can't decide who she's going after. Goes up to the top. Up to the top of the... Who is she going after? Oh, and comes down on Tidy News. Is Phoenix going to roll her up? Phoenix drops the leg, and now they're both double teaming Tidy for getting involved. Phoenix is like, I can show you this is what Jane's been doing to me, throwing me into this metal grate. Phoenix like, get out of here. And they just leave Tidy laying on the ground. Misti rolls up MiMi for a 2 count. MiMi kicks out. So much stuff going on right now. Tidy trying to get back to her feet. Gets up, but Phoenix has Jane up in that crazy neckbuster move. Tidy rolls up Jane, and Jane kicks out, but MiMi does not. Misti pins MiMi, and MiMi is now eliminated. We are down to 4. It looks like Misti is paired off against Jane. Power bombs her out onto the metal grate. Over the top rope. Phoenix power bombs Tidy, rolls her up and gets almost a 3 count, but not quite. Arm takedown by Misti, laying the boots. Phoenix takes Misti, throws her back into the ring. And things could go really quick right here. Remember, the TSW Women's Survival title belt is on the line. Jane suplexes Tidy News. Rear chin buster to Misti. Phoenix picks her back up. Now Jane reverses that back around like a reverse rock bottom. Rolls Phoenix up. 1, 2. Phoenix kicks out in 2.5. And Misti and Tidy News are now going at it just outside the ropes. And there is Jane's finishing move. on Phoenix called The Last Dance of Mary Jane. And gets her for the 3. Tidy News looks like gets that reverse diamond cutter in some kind of crazy pin that we have never seen. Jane kicks out of the pin. Misti getting back involved in the action. Tidy spears her, rolls her up, and Jane kicks out again. I do not know how she's kicking out. Misti now getting involved since Tidy was up is the one Tidy she's going after. Jane still on the ground in that sequence of events. Not sure how she survived that. She has been in the ring since she's been the first competitor. Bulldog on the Misti, laying the boots to her now. Tidy's still down on the ground, sitting on her arm kind of awkward, but tries to get back up. Jane, one big right hand. Tidy pushes her off, but Jane gets a kick in. Doesn't get that one in, blocks that one. Misti just kind of stands back and is watching like, what are these two doing? And here comes a big slam. Misti goes for the pin on Tidy. 1, 2, Tidy kicks out. And now Misti laying the elbows to Tidy News. It's kind of weird how right now Tidy's getting the double team. And to be honest, I don't know how she's still up. She is getting the exact same move. Now Jane rolls her up. 1, 2, and 3. Now it's just the two, I thought. But Misti hits the referee too. The referee's out, rolls Jane up, but there's nobody there to count it. Jane gets up, reverses it around, misses the clothesline. Misti jumps up in like a half Hurricane Rana type of a move. Slams her down pretty hard, but with a vicious clothesline. Jane setting up for the last dance again. Hits Misti with the last dance of Mary Jane. Rolls her up. 1, 2. And Misti kicks out, still at 2.5. Jane going up to the top. What is this going to be? Doesn't even stay on the top rope, goes up and cross-body down onto Misti. Both competitors down, like they keep doing that, but I don't know. Doesn't roll her up. Went for a slam. Misti reverses that back around, slips out, gets her in that kind of double pump handle rock bottom. And now Misti sets up for her finishing move, but Jane reverses that around, puts her in the same reverse rock bottom, and now sets up again. And if she gets this in, I don't see any way Misti walks away from this unless somehow she's in the ropes. 1, 2, and kicks out in 2, not even sure. Both competitors now have had multiple finishing moves done to them and have both kicked out. I cannot imagine this goes on much longer, but this is what it's all about. This is the survival, the TSW Women's Survival title belt. It is on the line. Current title holder Jane going up against newcomer Misti in her debut. And both women trying to spoil it for the other one. What is this? Some kind of inverted submission hold. Misti flips out of it though. Jane gets up. Misti misses the kick, but then throws her through the ropes out onto that outside. And I'm going to tell you, neither one of these women are going to last very long on the outside. Misti now going up again to the top for the 4th time we've seen this. Crossbody lands it on the outside of the metal grates. Jane is down though, face first. Misti down on her back. Misti getting to her feet. Looking around, grabbing her stomach, going, did that just happen? It wasn't landed perfectly. Throws Jane up into the corner. Kind of a back head buster. 2.5. Jane kicks out. Thought that might have been it. Does a standing drop kick into the back of Jane's head. And what is this? Hard to see, but Jane reverses it around. DDTs her into that metal grate. Misti reverses that kick around, and it is just back and forth pandemonium going on. Kind of a side face buster. Misti now setting up for her finishing move. Gorilla's in the mist. Hits it for the 1, 2, and Jane kicks out again. There is no way. I do not know what's fueling either one of these competitors. But this is quite the match, and I don't think, even when this is settled, that this is ever going to quite be settled. This could be the start of a very long feud, and Misti up at the top again. Jumps down, hits it again. That time she hit it pretty clean, though. Gets back to her feet. Rolls Jane up. 1, 2, 3, and wins the women's survival title in her debut match. But to be fair, Misti was the last one in, and Jane was the first. That was one heck of a match. Again, I don't think the feud between these two are over by a long shot. I have not seen that many times of kicking out of moves, so that is
Here is your
crazy.
Winner and new Women's Extreme Fighting Champion, the Rebel M. Watson.
But look, I'm going to tell you, the survival belt is like the jumping point. Yeah, really good match, but that's like the jumping point on the bigger title matches. So, and Jane and TJ are still the Women's World Tag Team Champions.